So school's pretty much in full swing at this point. You always want your kid to be cool. And today we're gonna set your kid apart, pack an awesome school lunch for him. It's gonna make every kid in the cafeteria jealous. Every kid I know today talks like they're 35, so we can be a little bit more mature in the way that we feed kids today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the flavors of an Italian sandwich and we're just going to present it in a little bit more of a kid-friendly way by wrapping them up in a tortilla wrap and then sort of slicing them into a little bit of like sushi pieces, pinwheels. We're gonna serve that with a little caprese salad and a cookie because you need something sweet. Let's make sure your kid's fed, but he's fed in style. You don't want your kid dreading his lunch every day. You want them to be excited. So let's just get into it. So I got here prosciutto, some salami, some provolone, some basil, some fresh arugula, some roasted red peppers, a tortilla, and we're just gonna make a quick balsamic vinaigrette to be sort of the sauce in the sandwich. This recipe is more of like an assembly type thing. So I'm gonna make the caprese salad first, which is just sort of cutting up the mozz and the tomatoes. And then I'm gonna use the same dressing for both, so that I'm going to make the vinaigrette as well, and then we'll get into assembling the sandwich. Again, I'm going by ratio with a vinaigrette. It's never about measurement, it's about the quantity that I'm trying to make, and I don't need to make a ton, so I'm gonna try and make a small quantity of it. So again, it's gonna be about 1 part vinegar to 2 parts olive oil. And then we're gonna add around a teaspoon of honey and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Slowly whisk in the olive oil, and you keep whisking until the oil and the vinegar combine. If you still see streaks of oil at the top or oil puddling, keep whisking it. You're looking to create an emulsification to something that has some body to it, right? So this is a little thicker, and that's what I want. So I'm just gonna lightly dress the salad. So we just have a large like burrito tortilla. And so we're gonna sort of treat it like a burrito, sort of like a sushi roll, and create like an Italian sandwich wrap. First, we're gonna start with the cheese. Then at the end of the day, you have this delicious sandwich that's made for a kid, but it's suitable for any adult. This is as good as any Italian sandwich you can get in a deli. It's just in a different form, and it's like easy to eat and fun to eat. You could just take like a little bite out of it. You get your greens in there, you get some vegetables, you have meat and cheese. Then you've got your side salad. It's perfect. Tomato's technically a fruit, so I chose not to add a fruit as a dessert. But instead, you can just pick your favorite snack. And as a kid, Milano cookies were one of mine. Perfect little dessert. Nice little lunchbox, doesn't take up too much space. Your kid's off to school, and you can feel good about yourself. Kids are smart. They know what good food is just like we do. So let's treat them like adults. Let's give them something good to have. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope you found this helpful. I know it maybe applies to parents, but the recipes and the sandwich itself, that could be your work lunch. It's the same thing. You can keep it as a wrap. You could throw it in a roll. So I like this idea of sort of working on how to cook for yourself for lunch and how to feed your kids for lunch. So I might keep that going. Until then, that's all I got. I'll see you next time. Why don't you go feed yourself, okay?